Call is now being recorded.
What up, my dude?
So here's what I'm getting so far is, first off, these videos that we're making with you mashing them up, we got to do one every day because they're legitimately, like, when did you put that up? Hold on.
I'm gonna get on it right now.
So you put that up 17 hours. It already has 20 views.
Yeah.
Right? So once, I mean, it's, and what is it here? The one that has the most views on our page is the one that I did last time with swimming with the fishes, 57 views. So hands down, we gotta be doing those every fucking day. We have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
57 views. Holy fuck! I didn't realize it.
Yeah,
I didn't even look back to see.
And then, dude, remember how I was telling you? Okay, I'm gonna start doing. Hold on. I think this is it. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to it for a second. Oh, I don't know, Tom. Because this video that I put up yesterday has 35 views.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna look at. I just looked at that too. In terms of likes, it has 16 likes, 20.
You know?
We have really good in terms of like people that view it normally like it. You know, the ratio is pretty, like 17 views, 12 likes.
I mean, I'm not worried about
16 views, 10. I know. I just mean like people that interact with our stuff normally appreciate what the message is.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody's watching it and then.
Hey, who's this guy, by the way, that keeps this? I think I might have messed it up, but there's somebody that keeps, and it's 100%. He's just looking for, he's just looking for money. It's like whatever. I'm trying to find him.
Yeah.
But there's some guy who keeps asking, like, "You sure you don't want my services? You sure you don't want my services?"
Oh, that's the guy we talked to from Slovenia or Lithuania
that him?
or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'll find it. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was him.
We live to be great, right, or something like that, or yeah, we live to be great. That's the guy from whatever that guy is. He's just saying he has like an algorithm or something that we can use and it'll increase our reach or something.
Oh, what the hell is, dude? Again, I know nothing about this shit. What's an algorithm?
It's basically just something that goes in there and helps, increase your views and likes and everything.
Oh, dude,
so I don't know.
The only algorithm I want is us fucking working hard. That's it. I don't want that's it.
Yeah.
I mean that's. We're not looking for a shortcut. We're looking at just because again, I think obviously we are nowhere. We are not in sight to where we want to be. But I don't know what's happened over the past week. Our views have gone up tremendously. If you look back, I'm trying to think. Hold on. So if you look back to, let's say, posts that happened.
We're consistently getting 25 to 35 views on videos. Safe to say. I'm looking back at kind of all of them right now.
And I'm looking back at some of the. Oh shit! I didn't.
But yeah, I mean the one that I not first did, but the one that's like, if you're about it, then don't you dare doubt it. That one had 43 views.
So.
And 28 likes. So that's the type of that's what we want though. That's the type of interaction that we want. That's what we can be proud of, that people engage with our stuff, and then we can say, okay, like people engage with it and they like it. We're not attaching our value to the amount of likes we get. It's just saying that hey, they are liking what we're putting out there, so we just continue to do it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of feedback that we get.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because the one video that has the most likes on here is 68. and it's a kid that works out. It's a kid that works out at the gym. I just posted a video of him doing some RFEs, which is called the Rearfoot Elevated Split Squat. And yeah, wow, this one's got 40.
Who is it again?
Damn. Well, you know, it's funny because if I go on my other page, which, you know, I took a little bit, it took me a little bit to get going, where I just used to do the life tips of the day. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I was getting an average of 65, 70 views.
Yeah.
You know, I was following 1,000 people. I was being followed by 550. But that took me like a year. Again, this has only been like 7 months. So
I know.
I feel as though in the next, I think it would be good, but it's not like if we don't hit it, it's bad. In the next 5-6 months, we should be having consistent 100 views. That should be...
Yeah, that should be the goal.
Consistent 100 views, which I think is definitely attainable. We're halfway there right now, and there was 2 things that I think we have to do. I think, 1, we have got to take out a Facebook ad. We gotta take out Facebook ads. And then I think we gotta take out maybe you make a Facebook video. Something like at least one of those.
Mhm. Well, we can do a Facebook, Instagram ad, like where it runs on both.
What's that?
We can do a Facebook and Instagram ad, and we could have it run on both.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like an expert, but I can do it.
I thought, so you don't pay somebody to do it?
No, you just have to go in there and do it.
Okay.
You basically take a video or you take a photo or whatever. You end up paying Facebook to run that. It could be $2 a day, it could be $5, it could be $1,000 a day. You pick what you want to spend, and then Facebook, you know, serves that up to the amount of people that you've chosen that you want to spend the money on. So, you know, you might do $5 a day, and it gives you like an estimated reach of like 1,000 people. So that then Facebook goes and serves that up to 1,000 people, or however much that you end up spending with Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pay somebody to make up a creative and stuff, but you know, eventually we would probably, I don't know, maybe not, but we would eventually pay somebody to make the creative or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I know my creative ability is fucking not really there, so.
All right. Well, I think that.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it.
Yeah. So I think on the agenda, 1, we have to, I think, come up with. We'll talk about them more. But we have to come up with what would we want to say in this Facebook ad? I think that's something that we have to kind of brainstorm and think about. What would we want to say in this Facebook ad? Okay, we want to take one out. That's awesome. What do we want to say? What do we want our message to be? Who are we trying to get across to? I mean, I think pretty much.
Those are all great questions.
You know, I think, well, 1, I think the big one is the actual message we're trying to get across. I think we're trying to get across to everybody. But I think there's just so many people in this world.
I think the message is just that, you know, not only are we 2 people that know we're very humble and that we know we're not anywhere near, like we're not faking it before we make it. Like we're very organic with what we do. We like to document and show the process of the different intricacies in life, right? Like the different moves you might make within jobs, the different people you may come across that you either have to walk away from or, readapt to new environments. Like you might have to.
So I think
I'm just trying to get at like the genuineness of what we're doing is we're truly just documenting our journeys through our life, and then with the caveat of that is we want to be exceptional human beings. Like we want to try to be the absolute best version of Tom and Eric that we can. In that moment, we also recognize that we have our shortcomings, we have our struggles, adversities. So somehow encapsulating that into a message, and I don't know how we do it.
Okay. Well, and this is what we do, I think. And again, if you don't like it, you let me know. I think what we have to do is it has to go, we got to find our mission statement. So what are we trying to do? Mission statement. And when we find our mission statement, then that's what we put the Facebook ad on. And then we just tie into that. For example, let's say our mission statement is TJFG, the journey for greatness.
Hey, I think we should continue just TJFG. I think we should. I'm not saying we shouldn't have the journey for greatness anywhere, but I think we should, to simplify things, I think we should have it be.
Hey, do you know what we should do? You know what I'm going to add into my hashtags right now? TJFG.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that into my hashtags so we can get that out there. But yes. And then, fucking yes. Well, it's funny you say that.
That might actually, just like, I'm just looking at, like, I'm uploading our second conversation, and I just have TJFG Conversations 002. And that's it. Like, I feel like we could have TJFG Podcast 00254 and just keep it organized like that. TJFG Conversations, TJFG Podcast.
But also, too, if you think about branding and whatnot, TJFG shirts, TJFG, like hats, whatever. Or just I don't know.
And our logo could expand upon TJFG. Like we could have TJFG and then the journey for greatness somewhere, to explain what that is. Or we just leave it and have it be like, what the fuck is TJFG? Oh, it's the journey for greatness. Like that's our hook. Like what is TJFG? What does it stand for? And then people kind of dig in and they're like, oh, it's actually the journey for greatness. These two guys are just kind of talking about their journeys for greatness. So I like TJFG, and then I also like our idea before about the logo. I think that definitely can be a game changer to have like a little fucking dude climbing up on one of the letters like we talked about.
I like it. No, I do. But what I was going to say, though, is... Sorry, I got freaking trucks going in the background. What I was going to say is, I think... Oh, it's funny because I've been emailing, and I've been writing thank yous to every single person. It's so funny that you said this about TJFG, because every single person that's been, like, friending us, I've been writing them an email, and I've been saying in it, if we and then TJFG can help you in any way. And I was saying to myself, my God, this is so much more easier. I was like, but we're still going to be called the Journey for Greatness. But I think that's...
But just simplification, Yep. I think we both agree on that. I think we throw the gavel down and we say, yep, we like TJFG, and that's that's what we roll with.
Yes.
Um.
Oh, so wait a minute. What was I saying? Shit. I was saying something. Fuck. Oh yeah. So I feel our video is basically a mission statement. Let's say our mission statement is TJFG was founded to create a supportive, motivational, inspiring environment for those people, by average people, who are going through the struggles that you are too right now. Something like that to get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
You can also listen to the TJFG podcast, which will have ordinary people, just so I think let's give it a few days. Let's try and I think it'd be a good time for you to do it too, because you're kind of don't have a lot going on and you're in the mountains for the next few days, like you said, till Friday. I'm gonna brainstorm and think about it. Let's try and come up with, we need a mission statement, because think about it. When people say, what do you guys do? Why do you do it? You gotta tell them. Boom, we can bring it. Their mission statement. Oh.
No, I think it's
and then,
it's a great idea.
because last night I was writing the so-called, the bio or whatever, the About Me section, and all of a sudden I was like, fuck, we should have a mission statement. So I started to try to write that also, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, definitely within the next few days, today's Thursday, maybe we'll give ourselves, Friday, Saturday, rest of today, and then we'll talk about it, we can talk about it Sunday and see where we're at with the mission statement or something.
I actually think that would be an unreal way to do like a little video and just say, hey, we starting our journey for greatness, we wanted to start. And we, from that point, we continued to brainstorm, and then we finally came across our mission statement. Showing people that you don't have to have all these, you don't have to start with a mission statement. You can evolve. You can come up with ideas after the fact. You don't have to. And I think that we will be like a shining light for somebody that is stuck, literally stuck on what they think they want to do. And if they have an idea of what they want to do, just get the ball moving and then evolve as you move through. And don't think that's the wrong way to do it. Some people don't do it that way. Some people keep everything closed up inside of the room, brainstorm, blah, 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 and then once everything is perfect, then they release it out to the public. What we're trying to say
I like that.
Well, what we're trying to say is, it's okay if you're not like that, because you as a human might not be perfect. You might not be the best version of yourself, but you still have to present yourself. You still have to be out in public. You have to be a person. You have to be a person. You can't keep yourself locked in a room. I think that's actually a really good, metaphor. You can't keep yourself locked in a room until you're a perfect human being. You have to go out. You have to be yourself where you're at. You have to embrace where you're at, and then you continue to build on where you want to be. So I think that's actually a great metaphor on life. Our podcast is a resemblance of how life is. You're in the eye of people. You can't hide from what you're doing. Work on what you can work on and continue to get better at it. And then at that point in time, whatever point in time that is, you'll arrive at a place of greatness, or however you want to word it. That's actually my thought. But
no, but that was really good. And then this just kind of got me thinking that, hold on. Okay, so whenever you do anything, right? Whenever you decide anything in general, you're looking at colleges. You make the decision to go visit college. You make the decision you possibly want to go there. You make the decision that you want to start a business. You make the decision that you want to go play a sport. Then it only happens unless you take action. And then after you take the action and you actually do it, then you find out what you need along the way. Nobody just goes, yeah, I want to play hockey. And then that's all they say. And they wait. So nobody, think about it like this. I like your analogy better, but like, think about it as, I want to go play hockey. So then somebody spends 4 or 5 years critiquing their, their skills, and then signs up for hockey after 5 years. No. You want to play hockey, you go sign up, you go play, and then along the way you critique the skills, you get the things you need along the way.
Yeah, those are, and I think we just continue to, you continue to just shine light on those examples, right? And we can continue to highlight those examples in our podcast and social media and say, hey, like, you can't just be a fucking hermit. Like, you need to get yourself out there and continue to be a shining light regardless of where you're at in your journey. If you're in the lowest of lows, if you're depressed, if you're not where you want to be, you have to be okay with that place that you're at, because the acceptance of it and kind of acknowledging that, and that's another thing too. Don't be scared to be at that place. Like, don't be ashamed to be at that place. And you have to want to get better, obviously. But I think being vulnerable, being authentic, all that type of stuff that we talk about, you have to be okay with all that before I think you accelerate your life forward at all. I mean, nothing changes by accident. Like, you have to take the action, but like covering all that stuff up and putting it inside and not ever trying to talk to anybody about it or, acknowledging anything doesn't get you anywhere. And that's kind of what I'm finding is like, hey, like, I'm not in a great spot, but for me to have an event, for me to have a platform to express what I'm feeling, where I'm going through, the jobs that I've gone through, the emotions, all this stuff that we talk about, I think that may be what the platform is for other people, for them to come to our platform and be like, hey, like, these guys are straight up with me. I know they've been through this, that, and this. Like, I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm all right with it because I know these guys got my back.
No, I 100% agree. I think people can relate to where we're at. I mean, let's get serious. We are, as I said, we are not where we want to be. I think that's something good. And we're gonna, we have to figure out a way to save all this shit. Because in 15, 20 years, when we're touring the world, we need to use all of this stuff, of these videos we made, of these conversations we had. We gotta figure this out where we can save all this shit. So in that time when we travel the world and we help others to get to be where we want to be, like one-on-one or do what we do, whatever it is that we're actually doing. Because let's get serious. We know what we want to do, but shit happens. It's so funny. Yesterday, in this week, I've been doing it now from my house for 2.5 months. And all of a sudden, I'm on my route to work at 4:20 in the morning. And all of a sudden, there's a roadblock in the road and I can't go that way. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't know how else to get to work. Oh shit. And all of a sudden, I start to kind of, I'm thinking to myself, I panic a little, but then I'm like, all right, Eric, calm down. Like, you'll be fine. Turn the GPS on. And that's just like what happens. Like, you have something in your mind. You've been doing it for a long time. Who knows what this turns into? I don't know. I know what we want it to turn into. We want it to turn into us helping others to fucking take the bullshit and throw it aside. Be able to get through the bullshit, be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel and realize that they can do what they want to do with life and that, in a
relatable voice, like in a relatable, like not already made it voice. So like a person like Gary Vee, in my opinion, has already made it, but like us in a voice, in a capsule, in a platform where we haven't made it, so we are, in my opinion, more relatable. in our pursuit, which therefore makes us hopefully, be able to reach more people that may feel like they're average. Like they may just be like, oh, like we're nobody. We haven't made it. Yeah, Gary Vee, he's at like the top of the mountain, but these guys here, like they're in the first quarter of the mountain or the first tenth of the mountain. Like they're not even close yet.
Yeah.
And that's why I like these guys, because they just talk about everyday stuff that they go through, and then I think that's what we fail to realize, is that every single thing we do, we read, we interact with, has an effect on us, good or bad, whatever you want to call it. And by almost like we are trying to do, documenting even the conversations that we have, the books that we're reading, I think we should start the book club. I really do. I think we need to start that this month. I think October should be our first. We both decide on a book.
So, okay, was just about to say, I'll send you the book. It's an unbelievable book. Dale Carnegie wrote it. And I'm only 50 pages in, but I absolutely love it, Tom. And basically, it's called...
Is that the Digital Age one?
Yes, it's unbelievable, man. I'm only 50 pages in, and it's awesome. It's unbelievable. I love it.
Let's make that the first one, then. I mean, I'll buy it off of Amazon today, and... What is it again?
It's called, hold on. How to Influence People.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, and then it's in a digital age?
Yes. I think yes. So, yes. That's what it is. It's a great one. Again, given by Mike Boyle. And then I've got some great books that I've already read. Like, again, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Great book. I know it's got a swear in it. It's whatever. But I really enjoyed it. And then I just got done reading The Four Agreements. I think it was a great book. And, yeah, so I think we should. And I'm going to legitimately, right now, as we're talking, I'm going to make a post, or actually, I'll wait till we get off. Going to make a post about the book club.
Yeah, and say our first book is this. And I'm ordering it. Once I get off the phone with you, I'm going to order it. Then I'll have it, I'm going to get it from...
Here's the thing. We don't know exactly what we're going to do with it, but we know we're starting a book club and we're going from there. We're starting a book club, and who knows? Maybe it morphs into something. Maybe we figure something out. All we know right now is we're starting a book club. I know we talked about possibly talking about it or having people come on and give us their opinions on the podcast and stuff. I know we talked about that, but yes. Just like, for example, man, we've started things, right? Started. Well, we're starting this book club. Like, it's going to happen. And
yeah.
we give everybody like a month to read it, and
so if I get it, I will probably get it. Let's see here. I will probably get it because I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, so I'm going to do the week. It'll be like a week. Like if I get it, hold on a second. Let me look at the calendar. Come on, calendar, fuck. Let's just say I get it next week or whatever. We can almost do it like the end of, or make it November. Like, so we start at November 1st and we end it November 30th for that book.
Okay.
Or earlier, it doesn't matter. I mean, if I get the book, it doesn't matter. I mean, they might have it at the library, honestly. But
so, yeah. What's today? September. Okay. Well, I'm gonna so on Instagram now, I'm just gonna write like PJFG book club starting soon.
Yeah.
And we'll wait.
I'm gonna see if they have it in the library. Hold on. That'll be a lot easier. What were you gonna say?
I'm saying that, oh my God. You know, somebody made a great, well, it was a great idea. I think what we do is, yes, we have a book club, and I think the podcast would be a good idea. Yeah. He was saying you should go on and
They have it at the library.
The only thing about not having it that I love to do is when you buy it, you can actually highlight it and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Or, I mean, I don't know how many cents it is a page, but you could possibly copy the pages.
No, I think I'll probably just end up getting it.
Okay, so what about if we start the book club on Monday?
Monday the 9th?
That would be the 9th. And then it goes. So that would be.
Yeah, I mean, I just may not get it by then, but it doesn't mean that I won't be able to. You said it's not that many pages, so.
What's that?
I said you said it wasn't that many pages.
No, it's only, what is it? I mean, all the reading, it's only, it's 230 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I figure I say a whole month to read it just because that it takes me, I try and read 10 pages a day at the least. So that's 30 days. That usually works for me. And this will be good because this will keep us honest and this will keep us reading and educated and having to keep up with this. So not only is it good to have the interaction with everybody and to get books out there that we really like and to read more, but it's going to keep us keep doing it.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
So I think, yeah, so we'll start it. I mean, dude, if you want, I can, like, I don't know how much it is on, I don't think it's that much on
No,
Amazon.
it's only $9, it's like $9, $9 something. It's not that bad at all. So
yeah.
I'll buy it. I got plenty.
Well, all right, so wait a minute. I'm trying to think here. So let's say if you order it.
It says arrives between October 13th and the 20th. That's a pretty wide range, but.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to say. Fuck.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
What's that?
Do you have Amazon Prime?
My mother does.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore, unfortunately.
Okay, give me your. Fuck. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Hold on. Let's go Google. Let's go. Hold on. Do you have to put in an address for this?
For what, Amazon Prime?
Oh. If I was to just get it and send it to you.
Yeah, you would just put in my shipping address.
Let's go. Hold on. How to win friends and influence people. Oh. Just trying to, it's here, but I'm trying to find the Digital Age one. I can't.
I don't what?
Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is it? Yeah. It's, all right, hold on. All right. I'm gonna get it. I just gotta get Amazon Prime. And want it tomorrow, October 6th. Order within 24 hours, minutes, day, shipping, blah, blah. Da-da-da. All right, send me your address. Send me your address, and I will get it shipped to you, and it should be there by Monday.
All right, I'm going to send it to you right now. Awesome.
I should have a long time ago.
All right, I just sent it to you.
Okay. So I will. Yeah. I just gotta find information on the account. I forget what the information is, and I will send it to you. I will let you know when I actually send. I just don't know if I'm able to, because I don't know if the account is set up for a certain address or anything.
What you can do is you can have your billing address different than the shipping address. You know, when you go through the checkout.
Yep.
So you'll put in your billing address, and then you can do the shipping address, which would be my address.
Okay.
So once you go through all that.
All right. So mission statement, and then we need to get on Facebook, ad, and videos.
Yep.
Okay.
And who are we? We're trying to target. I haven't seen a message back from the manager yet to secure that interview with what's his name. Let me see if he responded back. Okay. Let's see. This guy's like fucking. He is packed up. He goes, "Yep, that's right." During his guitar class, unfortunately, the windows he generally has are Thursday and Friday mornings, and weeknights after 8 Eastern time. Either of those work for you?
When is it?
Thursday and Friday mornings.
Yeah.
He does a guitar. This guy's going to be a fucking legend when we get him on the podcast. He's going to be.
Why? What do you mean?
I think it's hilarious. Like, I'm sure he's doing like interviews. He's doing like he plays for UFC football. He's taking a guitar class. Like he's just a legend.
Yeah, dude. Let's do Friday.
It's like that ton going on for a guy that is blind, like 100% blind.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah. Definitely, that's something we definitely need to get in there.
So why don't we say Thursday? Can you do Thursday morning of his morning though? So it'd be Thursday afternoon.
What
so
time?
Probably would be. When are you open Thursday? 1 o'clock.
Oh. Yeah, actually, 1 o'clock is good. 1 o'clock is perfect because I have stuff from 6 to 11:30, and then I'm free from 1 to 2:30.
Okay, so let's do one. I'm gonna propose 1 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 12, 11, 10 a.m. Pacific time. This is going to be great. And once we lock it down, we need to start marketing it like 100%. Like once he comes back and he's like, "Yep, it's on the calendar," we start like hammering, and that could be an ad as well. Like that could be a Facebook ad that generates, because he's had a lot of notoriety, and we don't want to just use him for our gain, but the reality is that's a big fish.
Oh no, wait a minute. Here's the thing, buddy. And I'll say, no, we are using him for our game, but think about it as we are very interested. We see the story as inspiring, So it's not like we're just
True.
using him for our game and that's it. We're using him for our game because it's a huge fucking fish that we have on the hook. We just need to reel it the fuck in, and then it's big, but the story's awesome. It hits home with me a little, just because we all know my situation, just a little. Like, it's not like it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's very, it's interesting, it's inspiring, it's a motivational, and it's basically a message that we, like, what you just said is awesome. Like, he is friggin' blind, and he plays on the goddamn USC football team. He's a long snapper. He fucking plays the guitar. Like, and you got people out there that are goddamn bitching. This kid's doing more shit than I was doing in college.
He's playing the guitar, does everything by feel. I mean, it just blows my mind. Like, you know what? Absolutely zero excuses.
I know. Did you send him that?
Yeah, I just did.
You know what's pretty sick, too? Is legitimately, he's got to be a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
He manages everybody. Because if they didn't ask, like, let's get serious. He didn't ask us for, like, all right, how much money am I getting or something?
No.
You know? So, all right.
It's so crazy. And you know what? Honestly, dude, I'm going to throw this out here. Maybe we need to make his book the second book. He's got a book. I wonder if we can buy it. I wonder if we can buy it on Amazon.
I think we have to. So, like, before we actually...
Yeah, he's got it on Amazon for $15. Oh, there's only one left. But, yeah, there's
only one left?
Well, no, there's plenty on there.
All right.
I was looking at the Prime one. Yeah, I think we should make that one of our books as well. 10 Uncommon Lessons to Discover a Happier Life. Sometimes you find life's miracles in the most unlikely places. He's a blind cancer survivor.
Cancer, too?
I think that's how he lost his eyesight, is cancer.
All right.
So.
Yes. I think that's a good idea.
I think another book, which I guess I ordered from the library, Tom Brady's The TB12 Method.
I don't know, man. I'm hearing a lot of shit about that book, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. He goes on in his book to talk about how if you drink enough, I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of shit about it. I love the guy, and he is 100% just maximizing his opportunity. Let me tell you something. Gary Vee talks about self-awareness. He's very self-aware of how powerful he is. He's built a fucking man. You understand that they don't take copay. I don't think they take insurance. His PT place charges $200 an hour. And
wow. I'm
pretty sure my brother said it's a decent amount of people go there. He's got a TB12 brand. He's got a TB12, foundation. He's got all this stuff. He's got a book. This is his second book in less than 2 years. He wrote his diet. Now he's got the TB. He is self-aware, and he realizes where he is. He realizes, like, the people who follow him, and he's just crushing it, man. Like, whether people want to believe it or not, he's absolutely crushing it, man.
Mhm.
So, but, I mean, I'm not saying we can. Again, I don't even know what it's about.
It just says, let's see here, how to achieve a lifetime of sustained peak performance, the TB12 method.
Yeah, I think this guy's book is great, Jake the Snake, Jake Olson. So that will definitely probably be the next book. But we have to, I mean, for example, I didn't really know what to think about this book till I opened it up. So, but that seems like it's a very inspirational story, and I definitely feel like there's a ton of shit to be learned in this book, so that's definitely going to be our next book.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, Morrese. So what do you got? What are you doing in the mountains the rest of the day, kid?
What did you say?
What are you doing in the mountains the rest of the day?
Oh, I'm just at the coffee shop working, so I don't have any big plans.
How are you feeling from your hike yesterday?
Actually, not that bad. I took like a Epsom salt bath, and I'm definitely sore, but I feel pretty good. I mean, I was struggling. Yeah, it was a pretty good hike. But I'm glad I did it.
Good.
It was perfect, man. It was a really nice day, and the exact butt whooping.
Tom, you live in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
28 Okay. Man, it's so funny. Remember how we were like, I don't know why we just popped in my head. Remember how back in the day when we started this whole thing, we were like thinking of so much shit to do? Like, oh, we should start a bank account. Remember that? Dude, we need a bank account. We need cash flow.
Yeah, we don't need that shit right now.
I know.
Not until we get our first check.
Yeah, which is going to be years from now.
Yeah, I know. We're not monetizing this thing for a while.
All right. Yes, United States.
I love that one guy. He's like, if you're trying to sell me something, just don't worry about it. I was like I'm selling you shit.
Yeah, well, it's those guys who friggin'...
Because he's trying to sell something.
Let's see here. Okay, well, I think that kind of does it for us for now.
Yeah, let's, good chat. I'll work on getting this conversation up. I think it was packed with some value.
I think so too. I like it.
Of the operational side of things.
Yes, I do. I agree.
Yep.
All right. Well, you have a great rest of your day.
You too, man. I'll talk to you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.